I've been playing baseball ever since I could hold a bat and hold a ball, and it's always been my #1 passion. And ever since T-ball, I've really enjoyed the sport. And actually, back when I was 5 years old, I told my mom, I want to play baseball at Stanford. And she said, well, how did you even hear about that? And I said, well, I saw them on ESPN. They have a really good team. And I said, that's where I want to go to school. And obviously, when I was 5 years old, I had no idea what that meant. But as I got older, I started to realize what kind of a prestigious dream that was. And my love of baseball hasn't faded. And I'm really excited to have accomplished that because that's always been my #1 dream.
This is a short documentary on Camas High School senior Austin Barr, who was recently accepted to Stanford University and reports this September to play on the prestigious school's baseball team. Going to Stanford was a dream come true for this gifted athlete, who has honed his skills in baseball for most of his life. But he's more than that. He's a 4.0 student who loves his hometown. He's physically strong, he's a good friend, and according to his dad, he's a great son. This documentary will show a little of where he's been, where he's at now, and where he's headed.
Just when I was a little kid, my dad was always a coach. It started out just being my friends on a team, and as I started to realize that I was getting better, and as things were progressing, I moved along to some more travel baseball, and moved out of the Little League and moved to some AAU and things like that, and had the opportunity to play with some really cool coaches and some really cool people. And the Camas community has been really supportive of baseball, and it's been a great place to grow up and be able to play. Because I remember playing out there, and that's where it all began, and that's what you didn't really have a clue, except all you wanted to do is hit the ball hard and throw guys out, and that was what you wanted to do. But now looking back on it, that's definitely where it all began. That was a really cool memory for me. I would take the wiffle ball bat out in the driveway when I was little, and my mom would pitch to me, and I would take it out there, and I would go through the entire starting lineup of the Mariners. I would introduce myself as Ken Griffey Jr. and Alex Rodriguez and all these different guys, and it was something I could have stood out there, and I did stand out there and do for hours. After Little League, I played for a team called the Clark County Giants, and coached by a guy named Ronnie Henderson. He was a great guy. He taught me a lot about the game, laid a lot of the foundations for a lot of us guys, and a lot of the guys on my team are actually either playing D1 ball or are about to go to college to play baseball. I also played for Adam Gieslin out of, he used to own Home Run Park. It's that place over on 162nd, and played for a team there. Again, great guys, great coaching. It was awesome. That was probably when I was 14 and 15, and then moved right into high school ball. And as a freshman, did everything I could to earn my spot on varsity, and was able to. And it's really been a blast from there. I mean, I've not only played high school ball, but every summer I've either played for a team around here, or I've actually the last 2 years played for a team called the Federal Way Buzz. And we play in the Seattle Premier League, and it's great baseball. Like I said before, great guys. Another great coach, Mike Nato. I owe a lot of my success to these guys that I'm naming, just because they've taught me a lot about the game and a lot about how to play baseball the right way.
My name's Dylan White. I've known Austin for about 3 years now, and he's just like a great mentor to me. I hang out with him on weekends. I do stuff with him outside of baseball, so he's like one of my good friends. He's like more than me than just like a teammate on the field. He leads me through like school, and he like how academically successful he is. It's a good goal for me to have also.
Well, I remember Austin when he was in Little League as a 9-year-old. He was on the All-Star team with my son, and he was the biggest kid out there, and he was really in love with the game, and was a good leader and a captain of that team too. And then he's just played really hard and a lot of baseball over the last he was 9, so now he's 18, so 9 years that I've known him. And he's really put all of his efforts into that sport, and he's really worked hard in the off-season. He's worked hard on his conditioning, his agility. He works hard all off-season. All winter he worked agility with Coach Hickey, our cross-country coach, and just to make himself a better athlete and to be the best he could be.
Hi, I'm Riley Hennessy. I play middle infield for Camas. I'm just here talking about my friend and fellow teammate Austin Barr. I've known Austin since really I was born. We grew up probably 4 houses down from each other, and he's always just been a role model not only on the field but also off the field, just getting it done in the classroom. He's always just on top of everything and really knows what he's talking about. And also, he's also been this real good figure to follow, just choices he makes off the field and all that stuff. But also on the field, he just plays the game well. You look at him and that's what you think of a baseball player should look like. And so I love coming out watching him. I love being on his team. I wouldn't even mind playing against him just because he shows what it truly means to be a baseball player. And that's something I love about the guy. And he really deserves everything he's got coming his way.
All right, well, Austin, what separates him is he's a great guy, a 4.0 student. He excels in baseball. He works hard. There's not a day that goes by where he's not out hitting. He pays back to the community, which is real cool. He works with a lot of the younger kids with their catching drills. It's just been really cool that being able to grow up and play against him for the last 5 years or something like that. And I mean, it wasn't long ago when we were playing against each other, and then we come to the high school and he's a freshman playing varsity. And then kind of motivates you, push you to get better.
And he's earned everything he's getting as far as accolades and awards and stuff like that. And he's just a heck of a captain. He got his 100th hit yesterday. It was a home run, and 100th hit of his varsity career. And not very many kids get 100 at bats in their varsity career, and he has 100 hits. And to do it with a home run to give us a 1-0 lead in the league championship game just speaks volumes about the kid. He's nearing 90 RBIs in his career. He's scored almost 100 runs in his career. I mean, he's hitting 390 in his career. I mean, it's been a heck of a career here at Camas, and he could possibly go down as one of the greatest players ever to play here at Camas High School.
Well, as of right now, I've been admitted to Stanford. I've gone down there, stayed with a couple guys on the team, had my official commit weekend, and went to watch a football game at UCLA. And now it's just a matter of playing for the Corvallis Knights this summer, and then reporting to Stanford at the end of September. Getting there, obviously, it takes a lot of hard work, and a lot of hard work not only on the field but in the classroom to get into Stanford. And I've been someone that's been blessed kind of with a memory for things, and school's been a little bit easier for me, I guess, than most people. And I don't like to brag about that or say that it's something that I've earned earned that gift. It was just a God-given gift that I can remember things well and put them on paper. And so school's been easier for me. But the thing that I think is that the reason that's such a gift is it's allowed me to be out here on the field more often and be able to focus on my love, which is baseball. And that's been huge for me, is for the classroom to be less stressful than it is for most people, has allowed me to come out on the baseball field and be able to improve myself out here as well.
So we were sitting at home and Austin gets a phone call from the Stanford coaches about being a part of that program that's been such a long tradition and so much of players that have gone through there that have been so instrumental in both on and off the field events. And Austin has always wanted to go to Stanford since he was a little guy, about 5 years old. He first saw the Stanford program and fell in love with it. So it was kind of his dream all along to go to that. And even though he ended up with many different schools that were pursuing him, he decided Stanford was really the first choice for him. So to get that phone call to go to Stanford that day was a pretty happy moment for the family and for him, and to be a part of something, to realize a dream come true. It's been a wonderful thing for him and for us, grandparents, all the family and the friends and the school. His teammates have been great. He's living the dream right now. He's having a lot of fun with this whole recruiting process and all the options he has. It's been a lot of fun.